been waiting for. The next name that I will announce will be your new Miss Earth USA, who will be representing the USA at the international competition this fall. If, for any reason, our Miss Earth USA cannot fulfill her duties, Miss Earth USA Air will take her place. Are you ready? Me too. Your new Miss Earth USA 2021, Maine! Means your first runner-up, Miss Earth USA Air, is California. Just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. Congratulations to Alyssa Clincy, our Miss Earth USA Air, and the new Miss Earth USA 2021, Marissa Butler.
Christina Aguilera. Oh, yeah, mamita. Dale, que es la cosa bonita. Feel this moment.
Congratulations, Marissa. You will take your first walk as Miss Earth USA 2021. Congratulations to our new corps and our new Miss Earth USA. At this
I am Mikala Joly. I am Miss Rhode Island Earth USA. I'm 26 years old and I am earning my master's in art education.
You want to become a teacher in the
Yep,
future
Yep.
with kids or with youngest
I am certified to teach kindergarten through 12th grade, but I think that I would want to teach high school eventually.
It's more serious.
Yes, yes.
And you competed at Miss Earth USA. Why
Sorry.
did you decide this year to enter in the Miss Earth USA system?
So I have competed in different pageant systems in the past, and I found that
Excuse me, which contest? Which
Um,
system?
I competed at Miss Rhode Island USA and I competed at Miss Florida USA. And as much fun as I had at those, I feel like the Miss Earth system has the same pageant feel, but it still has an environmental goal behind the whole system. Like each girl has a service project, each girl is finding ways to give back to her community. And I think that's like a more exciting pageant to get involved in.
Do you think your generation make enough to protect the planet?
I think that if we all came together, then yeah, of course.
And what is your platform for this title?
So my platform is Art for Change, and I'm working with students across Rhode Island at different elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. And we are doing art projects that show them how art can be used for social change, how art can be used for environmental change, how art can be used as an act of recycling or as an act of social justice. We did projects where we took recycled books and made them into new art projects. We did an art project where we had all the students wear blue one day to show them how art can, and it was to stomp out bullying. So we showed them how art as a form of fashion can be a form of like raising awareness. But it's been really fun so far to work with the students.
Do you know in this competition you are 3 teachers because Miss Hawaii all is teacher too, and we have another candidate is a teacher. We have 3 teachers in the competition.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
You can speak about your job during the free time during the competition.
Well, we'll all have something in common.
Yes. What are you looking forward to the most in January in Orlando?
I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone, honestly. But I'm just excited for I'm excited for the experience of being there for a week. I'm excited that we have service projects to do as a group while we're down there. I think it's gonna be a really good time.
This year, currently, we have the challenge of Miss Earth 2021. Do you think a back-to-back is possible for United States?
I think anything's possible. I think that Marissa has the potential. She has the beauty. I think she definitely could take it.
I have a question about the pandemic. Some people say we don't need a beauty queen during the pandemic. I don't think it's a reality because I think you can help your community. What is your definition of to be a beauty queen during the pandemic?
I think that being a beauty queen during the pandemic is definitely someone who gives back to the community, someone who looks for ways that they can make their community or make their state a better place. And I think that it's just someone who is able to show support to people who need it in the time.
In what way do you think you have positively impact your community to protect the planet?
I think that I've positively impacted my community by working with the students and introducing them to different ways that they can make their planet a better place. I'm currently painting a recycling mural at a elementary school in Cumberland. And it's just cool, like as I'm painting the mural and it's all things that could be recycled and things that the students should be recycling. And as I'm painting it, the students are walking by and they're like so interested in what I'm painting. And like, just the fact that they're like interested in it and it's not even done yet is just awesome. And it's gonna be so informational for them when it is done.
What do you think about the fast fashion? Because actually a lot of brands are fast fashion. We have a lot of consumers buy a lot of fashion during 1 month and buy another fashion, another outfit, the another month. I think it's dangerous for the planet.
Yes, I'm not big on fast fashion. I shop very sustainably. I use Queenly to get my dresses for Miss Earth. And I'm actually in the process, I have it right here. I'm making a gown. My students wanted to help me make a gown for the competition, so I told them they could help me. So they all put their handprints on fabric.
Oh, yes.
And I'm in the process of sewing them all together right now. And I'm gonna make it a big train to go on the back of a dress.
Yeah. You create yourself, you're even gone for the final.
Not the one that I'm gonna compete in the final, but this will be in my video for Miss Earth. But the one that I got for the final, I got on Queenly. So it was sustainably bought.
Yeah. Queenly is a new sponsor of Miss USA and Miss Teen USA this year. I know this. But what is really Queenly?
Sorry, what?
What is Queenly? What is the function, the organization of Queenly? Because I know it's a sponsor of Miss Earth USA too, and Miss Teen and Miss USA this year. But what is Queenly?
Queenly is an app that you can download on your phone. And it actually was started by 2 former Miss Earth contestants. or Miss Earth USA contestants. And it is where like pageant queens from everywhere can go on and they can either buy dresses from other pageant queens who are reselling theirs, or they can resell their dresses, so that it kind of cuts out fast fashion and we're reselling them to each other.
And do you find your dresses for the final on Queenly?
I sure did. I found my dress for the final. I found my fun fashion dress on there. I got a few cocktail dresses on there. It's awesome. And it's such discount prices compared to the actual designers, because
we recycle the fashion.
yes.
Okay, you are in the center, in the goal of Miss Earth USA. You recycle a lot of things to protect the planet. Yes, it's a good behavior. Good point for you. Well, it's a hard question. Who is your Miss Earth favorite? Your all-time favorite Miss Earth?
My all-time favorite Miss Earth? Oh my God. I mean, I want to say Lindsay Coffey, but that sounds like I can't think of anyone else. But like, how am I not going to say that USA was my favorite Miss Earth? She was the first one.
Yeah, she's the first one. And she's unlucky because she have a special run with the pandemic. She have not to make a lot of things, a lot of events, and it's terrific, but it's a life.
Yes.
What is your best asset to win the crown of Miss Earth USA?
I think that either my creativity or my perseverance. Once I put my mind to something, I feel like I'm set to follow through on it. And I'm just ready to take on whatever challenge is in front of me.
Do you think this pageant is your last pageant?
Well, I am turning 27 next year. So I'm not sure about Miss Earth, but I know that I age out of some systems, which is unfortunate. But I hope it's not my last. Hopefully I will get to compete at Miss Earth.
You can compete. You can participate to Miss Elite Earth, for example, because you are another category, Miss Earth, Mrs. Earth, and we have a lot of competition under the category of Mrs.
Yeah, I might do Mrs. down the road. That's something that will definitely interest me, I'm sure.
Mrs. International 2021, Yolanda Stennett, say me during the interview, when you love pageantry, you can stop pageantry. And she started in the teen category, and now she is Mrs. International. She has participated in different systems, Mrs. Earth, Mrs. World, Mrs. Universe, and she has 10 titles under wow. Mrs. category.
That's a lot.
And she said me, I want to continue. I want to pursue this way, this journey, because it's a great platform. I become a voice for a lot of platform, for a lot of cause.
Absolutely.
The motto of Miss Earth is beauty for a cause. What is your definition of this motto?
My definition, this motto is any type of beauty queen, like how I was saying earlier, who isn't just in it for the glamour and isn't just in it for the dresses, but they actually want to have like a platform and an audience almost that will hear them out on the causes that they're trying to advocate for. Like, not saying that I didn't have a voice before I was Miss Rhode Island, but now I have like media who reach out to me and ask me to talk about what I'm doing with children. And now I have people in the town who want me to come to their schools and talk to the children about recycling. And it's just exciting that it kind of gives me an outlet to go out into the community and talk. So that's what being beauty for a cause is for me.
And it's not too difficult to become a role model for a lot of girls in the United States?
I don't think so. I feel like as long as you have the right mindset and the right attitude, you can make it possible.
If I look your Instagram, what do you find about you?
You'll see a lot of art, a lot of art. I post my students' art. I post my own artwork. You'll see my dog, Calvin. He's half Yorkie and half questionable because we adopted him and we don't know what else he's mixed with. But he is adorable. And I don't know if you can hear him crying in the background right now, but he's definitely on my Instagram a lot too. And my family, I have a lot of pictures of my family. My mom's one of 11. So I have lots of aunts and uncles, lots of cousins.
And what is the reaction of your family when you say to your family, I won the crown of Miss Rhode Island Earth?
They were all extremely excited. They have obviously been supporting me from when I started, when I was pageants, when I was like 17 or 18 years old. And they know that I've been wanting to be Miss Rhode Island for a while, and they're just really happy for me.
And if you win the crown of Miss Earth United States, which message to women do you want to pass during your reign?
I definitely want to speak on the fact that beauty pageants aren't just on the outside, that it is who you are on the inside as well. It's what you stand for. It's what you do every day. It's how you carry yourself in your community. And I feel like it's really important for girls to know that it's not just who is the most beautiful girl on the stage.
If you win the crown of Miss Earth United States, which first strong action do you want to do, like the newly crowning Miss Earth USA?
I would definitely want to advocate for arts education in some way, probably either through supplies or through some type of, if I can travel, that would be awesome. But some type of interaction with kids across the country would be amazing.
You represent Rhode Island. What do you like the most in your state?
The beaches, for sure. I don't know what I would do if I lived in a landlocked state. Even when it's cold in the winter, I will go down to the beach and bundle up and just hang out by the water. I love being by the beach.
Which places in Rhode Island I must visit if I come in your state?
You'll have to come to Newport. Newport is amazing. The Newport mansions are amazing. Providence, there's a lot of historic buildings in Providence that would be interesting. Our state house actually is modeled after the White House. So that's, I feel like when people come from out of state, they're always like, oh my God, like that looks just like the White House. And I feel like that's a cool stop for everyone to see too.
If you win the crown of Miss Earth United States, you must go to Miss Earth pageant next year. To become Miss Earth, is it a dream for you?
Absolutely, absolutely. That would be a dream come true.
Do you think you have the time with your job, with your family to become Miss Earth?
I have honestly, like I thought about that, and I came to the conclusion when I signed up for this pageant that I absolutely do. And even if I was busy, I have such a strong support system in my life that I would have so many people helping me out to get things done and to help me pursue my dream.
Because Miss Earth is a full-time job.
Absolutely.
It's it's terrific because you must travel a lot. You must go to Philippines. Are you ready, if you win the crown of Miss Earth, to live 1 year? Not 1 year, 6 months in Philippines?
Absolutely. That sounds like a dream. I would love to. I'd go now if I could.
I hope for you to have a real pageant, because the pageant is always in Philippines, but with the pandemic it's very difficult. But I talked with Lauren Schuck the CEO of Miss Earth, and she hopes to have a real pageant next year. Because,
Awesome.
yes, because she likes the virtual edition, but she prefers the real edition.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
But with the pandemic, she have no choice to have a virtual pageant, and she take care of all candidates, and she prefer a virtual edition. I prefer this behavior because we have some example when we organize a real pageant, we have some clusters, some COVID positive next day after the pageant. For example, Miss Aura International, Philippines wins the Miss Aura International, and the winner, when come back in Philippines, have a quarantine because she's positive.
Yeah.
It's difficult. And the quarantine in Philippines is 14 days. It's very long.
Yeah, that is long.
What is your guilty pleasure?
What is my guilty pleasure? I think that my guilty pleasure is probably watching sad movies. It's not that I want to be sad, but they usually always have like a really happy ending. So like the whole time I'm like, oh my God, like they found each other and everyone's happy in the end. But I think that's definitely my guilty pleasure.
What is your last movie? What is your last movie watch?
The Notebook, which is one of my favorite movies, and I know it's cliche, but I love it. It is an all-time favorite of mine. I'll cry every single time.
It's your choice, not the mine, but it's your choice. I understand. Are you vegan?
I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for 12 years. I do occasionally still have milk and cheese if it's like mixed in things, but not daily by any means. That's the only thing that's keeping me from being a full vegan. I'm not huge on dairy, but like I'm also not complaining, but I haven't touched any like red meat or chicken or anything in years. I stopped my freshman year of high school, and I haven't missed it since.
Do you try to use the eco-friendly brand, the eco-friendly makeup, for example?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Yes, absolutely. Like I make sure that nothing's been tested on animals, nothing like is like bad for the environment. Everything that I have is very sustainably welcoming and environmentally friendly.
In your fashion, you use eco-friendly brand too?
Yep. I have a lot of friends who actually, I have one friend who started a hair care and skincare line called Earthly Essentials, and she makes all of the like scrubs and soap bars herself. So that is what I use to wash my hair and what I use to wash my face and my body. And for as for clothes, I have a lot of friends who also sew bathing suits and make like different crocheted items. And I love supporting my friends in small businesses. So I'm not really big on fast fashion.
I have a advice for you. Talk with Miss New York Earth, Mazisa, because she have a platform about the slow fashion.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and she have a t-shirt. She create eco-friendly t-shirt.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
I think you have some connection with this candidate. What is your best memory for the moment? Your best memory of your reign?
My best memory of my reign. Mm, it could have been today. Before this, I got my headshots done with Daniel Gagnon, and I haven't worked with him since I was 18. So this was our first time seeing each other in about 7 years. And he's just such a phenomenal photographer. And he's also an art teacher. So we got to talk about that today too. And it was just fun catching up. And then I got to come to this interview. So this has been a really great day for my reign.
What is your best memory in charitable work?
In charity work, I think that my best memory is I held a food drive last year in my town, and it was crazy. Like, we raised so much money and so many canned goods, and like it was just nuts. Like, people who didn't have canned goods were donating money, and then we went to the market and bought just like so many canned goods. We had boxes. Or I also did a charity event last year where I made a print. It's called a relief print, but I scraped out the print from like a clay board, and I printed it on t-shirts, and it said "Speak Up Against Racism," and all of the proceeds from that went to Black Lives Matter. So that was really cool.
In Rhode Island, it's not too difficult to raise money because with the pandemic, with your community?
I feel like it's really not, mostly because it's such a small state and it's a very close-knit state. Like, everyone in your town knows each other. Everyone in the town over likely knows you. Like, it's very small. Like, if I go to a new town, I'll likely run into someone that knows someone from my town. Like, it's an hour across the entire state. So I can really travel to any town to do charity work. So it's nice.
What is wow in your purse? Which item is amazing in your purse?
Always in my purse, chapstick. I always have chapstick. I can't stand having dry lips or anything. I feel like always.
Eco-friendly glove slip. Yes? Your glove slip is eco-friendly.
Yes, all my makeup is eco-friendly.
Do you want, in the future, do you want to launch or create your line of makeup, or eco-friendly makeup, or eco-friendly fashion?
I would absolutely. I don't know about makeup because I just don't know how to make makeup. But I mean, I would love to. But fashion, I could definitely see. Like, I would love to do that. As I showed you earlier, I like sewing my own clothes as it is. And I definitely could see myself using recycled materials and making eco-friendly clothing.
Okay. Which essential item have you always on you?
I always have on me, I want to say my phone, just in case of emergencies. I have such a big family that it's crucial for me to have my phone on me because something can go wrong and I need to be there. So definitely my phone's always on me, always on.
Are you desperate if you lose your phone?
I wouldn't be a mess. I'd figure out how to get a new one, but if something went wrong when I lost my phone, then that would be unfortunate.
I imagine because you have a lot of cousins, you have a lot of brothers and sisters. Yeah. All family go to Orlando to support you during the national?
Yeah, my brother is gonna fly down with me, and I think a few of my cousins are. My parents are going to watch online and babysit my dog for me. But they are there in spirit, and they'll probably be yelling so loud from Rhode Island I can hear them down there. So I'm excited.
You have a lot of cheerleader in the audience with your brother and cousin, and your parents stay at home. It's more quick.
Yeah. Yep.
And for your dog, it's more comfortable to stay at home. You can go to the national with your dog.
Yeah, I don't think that he would behave very well at nationals. He's more of a queen than I am. He wants all the attention.
It's a great idea. We each candidate go to the national with the animal, with her animals.
That would be awesome. That would be so. If he was welcome, I would totally bring Calvin. I'm sure he'd have fun.
Yes, great. A fun pageant with
Yes.
all animals. It's a
We can
concept.
go a runway walk, and we all have our dogs with us.
What is your motto in life?
I go by the motto, be the change that you want to see in the world. And I believe that 100%, because if you want something to happen, you need to make it happen. Like, no one's going to make it happen for you. So that is the motto I live by, to make my life better and to make the lives of those around me better.
Which value for you, which value have need the good Miss Earth USA?
I think that they need to be dependable. They need to be like reliable. They need to be there when you need them. They need to be accountable for their actions. I just think that they need to be a role model, and they need to be someone that people can look up to.
Why do you think you are the best candidate this year to win the crown of Miss Earth USA?
I'm passionate about it. I have strong goals that I want to achieve environmentally and in my community and in my country if I were to win the title of Miss Earth USA. My message for my fans is recycle. Everyone, please recycle. Pick up your trash. Don't leave it on the beach. And just keep our planet safe and keep it clean.